Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. This is your host, Keely Austin. Today is Money Monday. It is November 16th. Our quote of the day today: if you wish to have power and influence over the many, be faithful, disciplined when there's just a few. If you have a few employees, a few distributors, a few people, that's the time to stay in touch and be totally absorbed when there's just a few. Jim Rohn. Michael Huggins actually shared this with me about a week ago, so I thought I would share that with the rest of you. A couple of dates to take note of. We've got our Renatus National Conference, March 18th through the 20th. Make sure to mark your calendar if you haven't already. The theme is shifting higher into focused transformation. We also have our dates for Leaders Retreat, August 13th through the 17th, 2021. We're going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Excited to see you all there. We've added some daily and weekly support to our system here. We've got a weekly private capital masterclass every Thursday at 6 p.m. AIT students only. Dane Clark's doing a phenomenal job at leading that because he has had quite a bit of success with raising private capital. So watch your classes, bring your questions. It's been a lot of fun. We also have our daily real estate action mastermind, which is every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. It's about 45 minutes long. Again, bring your questions on any deals that you're approaching, and we can mastermind together. We also have on Fridays our fabulous Friday morning with Lily Protas from 8 to 9. She is sharing with us what's working for her in this business. And every day, Monday through Friday at noon, we have a get to know you call that Michael Huggins and Scott Rowe have put together. This is designed for your guests to come and see success stories about our business. So make sure you're tuning into the Get to Know You call. It's our Zoom up call. You can join by going to bit.ly/ZoomUp. We also record those Zoom up calls, so you can tune into those recordings on our YouTube channel, Elevate Renatus. If you haven't already, make sure you check out OES. You want to be a part of the optional event subscription so you can participate with all of the events that we just went over. We went to a phenomenal virtual house tour last week. It was Ryan Black's house. The numbers are incredible, and what's my favorite part about this deal is that it was completely paid for by a previous deal, which that previous deal was also paid for by another previous deal. So it's really, really powerful to see what this education is doing for different people in our community. So make sure you're tuning into our Wednesday night house tour. Each and every week, we have our reoccurring events. So if you'd like to take a screenshot of this, feel free to do so. We will access all of these events through teamelevateusa.com. So we've got 2 steps. You just want to make sure you register in Helios, and then right after that, you will go to Team Elevate USA to access these events. We've updated a few of our masterminds that we have on Thursdays and also on Wednesday. So every Tuesday, we've got our Profits Intro at 12:30 Mountain Time. Michael Huggins is doing a fantastic job at hosting that. And we've got people from all around the world joining, so those are a lot of fun. Every Wednesday, as I mentioned just a moment ago with Ryan Black's house tour, every Wednesday we have a house tour offered in both English and Spanish. This is a little bit different as it's been in the past. Normally our Spanish house tour is on Thursdays, so take note that we have that now on Wednesday instead of Thursday. So both English and Spanish. And then we have our Thursday events. We've got our house tour. Oh, I need to update that. So scratch that first one. We've got our Pillars of Wealth event. We have our follow-up and funding webinar. We've got an onboarding session for both guests and students. We have our Essentials Mastermind in English and Spanish. We also have our Business Development Study Group, and we've got our multiple real estate study groups built around real estate, excuse me. One of these has changed. So instead of Fix and Flip, we have our Business Track Mastermind. So the bonus track, excuse me. So in the bonus track, we've got multiple classes. Those of you in the IT are aware of the bonus track. So we will be going through classes through the bonus track. So that's really exciting. And then we've got wholesaling, multifamily, and short-term rental. We do record these morning calls. You can find them both on Facebook as well as on YouTube. If you're not a part of the Renatus Team Elevate private Facebook page, make sure that you do get added to that. We've got these recordings there as well as many important announcements. And we also are on YouTube. I mentioned just a moment ago, the Zoom up calls can be found on our YouTube channel as well as these morning recordings. So make sure to subscribe to Elevate Renatus on YouTube. Today we get to learn from Michael Huggins. Michael Huggins is an incredible individual who I've gotten to know for about 13 years now. He and I both used to work at Jiffy Lube, and it's been incredible to watch him transform from what he's learned from just being around this incredible company, as well as from his mentors that he's learned from. I know that he's dove into Jim Rohn, Napoleon Hill, and just again, watching him transform over the last 13 years has been incredible. I'm very grateful that Michael has brought myself onto this team, as well as many of us here on the call. Michael came from very humble beginnings. He was working again at Jiffy Lube as well as Sears Auto, had gone to school. He's a very, very sharp person, but was still struggling very much financially. So he knew he needed to make a change. He found an ad on real estate investing, and it was a Renatus ad. He got started. He completed a couple of short sales. Fast forward to today, he hasn't had a job in over 10 years because of this incredible opportunity. And now he is sharing with us what's working for him. So good morning, Michael Huggins. How are you today?
Good morning. I am so wonderfully well. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
Cool. We're in the new office, all cleaned up, set up, straightened up, organized. You guys wouldn't have believed it, but there were seriously boxes over my eyeballs in this entire room. And now there's not a single box. Everything's all set up. So sometimes the setup is just as important as the get up. So now that I'm set up, watch out. You better watch out. Alvin Lamb, Ryan Black, Zach Ullman, Dane Clark, Nate Lambert. You guys better watch out. I'm set up now. Those guys, the only reason they got ahead, no, not the only reason, one major reason why they got ahead, I took a break. Now, we've all heard about the tortoise and the hare, right? Or is it the turtle and the snail? Who the hell said that? Last weekend, someone said, is it the turtle and the snail? Anyway, the tortoise and the hare, yeah, can't get caught taking a break unless you chose your break, which I did. I planned this break 7-8 years ago. So anyway, now we're set up. More videos are going to be coming, more content, more more team members. I mean, I see in the group we have a lot of the welcome posts because we keep adding people, so that's exciting to see. So keep that up, and then of course, because I'm set up, I'm going to be doing more real estate. I was driving around yesterday looking at more land for sale in the area, and just, man, there's so much opportunity out there. So if you guys are being clouded by this thought that there isn't opportunity out there, that's all in your head. That's just imagination. There's so much out there we can't even keep up. So, all right, Monday. So we had a really awesome Super Saturday. For those of you who missed it, sorry, you should have been there. No, luckily we did record it. Keely and the volunteer teams made sure that it ended up inside the Team Elevate page. So if you just search Super Saturday while you're in the Elevate page, you can watch the recording. And now upcoming, we got Tony Scotti and Advanced Velocity Banking and Contract for Deed. Now, I was building for this event, and I got some people that were like, I'm more interested in multifamily, so keep me informed on the next one. And the lazy me is like, okay, sucks for you, next. But the person who, one, wants enrollment, and two, wants to really help people with making a difference, I can't listen to that first objection. She's like, no, I'm more interested in multifamily. And I'm like, no, I get that. But if you understand the due diligence method for contract for deed, if you understand the paperwork method for this, then it's going to really help you with your multifamily. Okay, so having to overcome those objections, and this is someone who I've been following up with for 9 months or something like that. She's a great candidate. She's got like 500 grand sitting in a 401k. That's a great candidate, but she wants to do it on her own. I don't know. So hopefully throughout this week of me reminding her, I can change her mind and get her there, as well as a bunch of other people. So I know those of you who are at Super Saturday, you did start working. How many of you, if you did already get somebody booked or start the conversation? Because sometimes they got to check calendars and with spouses and this and that. I get it. How many of you, so if you did start conversations with people, I'd like you to put in the chat how many people you started conversations with and how many people you got booked. Okay. So I started conversations with 15 more people and I got 4 more people booked. By the end of this week, I will probably have more than 20 people registered for the event, maybe more. So it's all about consistency here. Okay, Josh White. Yes, I will send you a picture of the rooster. His name is Henry. Yeah, Henry and the hens. Okay, Keely says I have 14 booked. Holy cow! I better keep up on mine. 14 booked. Ada says she's got 2 booked so far. Teresa has 2 booked. Awesome. Tamara talked about 30 people and 7 people booked so far. Awesome. Alvin's got 8 conversations and 2 booked. Skylar's got 1 and 1 booked. 100% right there. Awesome. Miri's got 15 conversations and 4 booked. And John, what's up, John? John talked to 2. He's keeping those conversations alive. Jenna's got 4 booked and 20 contacted so far. Cool. Jody got busy yesterday. 65 texts out yesterday. 1 interested, 1 possible, and a few more gent bents. I don't know what a gent bent is. And a few gent bents. Ruthie, tell me what gent bents is. Ruthie, what's up? 25 conversations and 4 booked. Isaac, 10 conversations started and 5 booked. Paul, Jeff's 3 and 0 booked so far. 3, Paul, I know you're capable of more. Okay. Okay, yes, keep crushing it. Gilda's got 2. Sandra has 3 confirmed. Brian Beto's got 5 booked. Robin started 7 conversation, has 2 booked. Grace started 5 conversations. Get bent, get lost. Oh, get gents bents. You put an N in there, and that's what confused me. Get bent. Gotcha. Cool. Well, I did get some of those too. Some of those, they weren't mean. They were just like, I'm not interested. Stop asking. Okay, sucks for you. Mike White started 100 conversations. Ada Black's got 4 conversations and 2 booked. And Mike got 16 booked. Oh man, I definitely got to work more. Awesome. And got 1 conversation going. Corey's got 6 conversations and 5 booked. Judy and Wade got 3 booked. Scarlett had 10 conversations and 1 booked. Awesome. Dan Knickerbocker got 2 booked. Wow. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. What a busy weekend. Jenna, I didn't see your numbers in there. Did I skip them or did you not type them?
I said them. You said them out loud as well. It was 20 conversations, 4 booked
Oh, good.
so far.
Okay. Awesome. Way cool. Eric Anderson, you definitely need to be inviting more people. We got to get some more Mustangs paid for. Eric's a big Mustang fan like me. Ana Lopez, I didn't see your answer. Where you been at? Ana Lopez is a tax preparer and real estate investor. And of all people that are trusted in this country, do you know who millionaires trust the most? Millionaires trust tax preparers and CPAs the most. Out of anybody in the country, that's who they trust the most. So Anna, you're in a position where people trust you the most. It's time to put butts in seats at this event. Help them get out of debt. You see their debt. You know what's possible for them. Cool. So she started 2 conversations. There we go. Bobby Johnson had 4 on Velocity Banking this week, 4 conversations, and 2 are considering. Okay, it's working. Diana got 30 messages out and 1 has confirmed so far. Awesome. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Did we hit 1,000 invites? I don't know, but we got over 100 people booked. And if those 100 people get booked, and those are the people that, you know, are filtering out. So now we got all these people booked. That's going to probably translate into 30, 40, 50 sales. But just imagine about between a third and half of the people sign up if we do our follow-up correctly and answer their questions. And we don't fumble and we don't push it out 3 weeks. We do it the next day or 2. We should get about half the people that attend intensives to get involved, open up their wallet, sign the paperwork. That was weird. Okay, Deborah says, will the intensive recording be available? Yes, it's only available for 30 days. Just so you know, they do put an expiration on that, so you'll want to use that. And Lily has already started 20 conversations this morning. Awesome. Way cool. So now let's go over how registration works, because some of you got it and some of you the day of are going to be calling like 45 people, run around with your head cut off going, where, how, what, blah. And then we're going to say, well, did you register? And you're going to be like, what are you talking about? So let's make sure we're registered. I'm going to pull up the registration real quick. And we're just going to check and see, make sure people are doing it correctly here. Calendar.
Hey, Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have a quick question. So I was checking your Eventbrite ad for this event for Saturday, and it says that the event host will send an email the day before the meeting.
That's
so
correct.
Does that mean we don't have to send them the link? We just sign them up on the Helios and they will receive the link, but correct?
That's it.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Yep. You have to, if you register them correctly, you don't have to send them anything. You might send them a reminder that says, hey, check your email, because the emails are coming from REI Community Events. Okay, it's not coming from Helios. It's not coming from Team Elevate. It is coming from REI Community Events. So what you do...
Hey, Lang. Hi, Michael.
What's up, Gildy?
Yeah, good morning. Yes, but you do have to register on Zoom instead, on top of the Helios though, because you're not going to get the link if you don't do that.
2-stage registration. You want the protection, put them in Helios. You want the link, you put them in Helios and Zoom. If you don't do both,
Right.
no link.
That's right.
Now, if you're all registered now, they start sending out the links on Wednesdays. So that way you don't have to worry and wonder, am I going to get my link Saturday morning at 8:55? No, if you register early. Now, if you register at 8:55, you probably won't get your link until like 10 or 11. You'll miss a couple hours. So Saturday is not the day to register unless you're getting some last minute people, in which case we'll do our best to make sure. Okay,
Mike?
so, good
Mike?
morning. Yeah.
Good morning. I got a question.
Yeah.
Where do you put that for the guests to expect a link within 24 hours of the event? Where do you put that in your Eventbrite?
Okay, so real quick, let me pause here and say
Yay, Skylar's here. What's up, Skylar?
good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Great to be with you all. So just so you know, the Eventbrite that Michael has set up is just his personal marketing thing. So it's not necessarily a place for you to go and register guests and expect that they're going to get a link. Michael's going to go over right now what you should be doing and follow these 2 steps that we're going to go over right now, and disregard the Eventbrite. Just that's a personal marketing thing from Michael. And if you want to set up your own, or meetups or whatever, that's a separate thing. But the process that we're going over right now is what's important in Helios and Zoom.
Yes. So I thank you, Skylar, for that clarification. In the past, the Eventbrite was something we collaborated on, but since we switched to this platform for our Zoom intensives, there's no point in doing it with that Eventbrite as a collaborative effort. So when Skylar and I are working on LinkedIn, when we get people from LinkedIn who are interested, that's how we send them more info about the event. But it's just for me. So you can make your own, fantastic. But if you want it, if you want to be counted in for sure. So we're spending this time on Monday so that on Saturday, you're not pulling your hair out, or Friday night losing some sleep about it, okay? So you're going to come into the calendar. You're going to type in Elevate into the calendar. It's going to say fantastic. Here we have our Thursday events and our Saturday event. We'll click on Saturday. Okay. Now it's $50. That's a weird little formatting window challenge. There's like some text up there, but nobody knows what it says. Weird. Anyway. Okay, so what you're going to do says the platform that we will be using for this webinar is Zoom. If you're attending on a mobile device, the app must be downloaded beforehand. Get your app from the App Store for free. Register with 3 simple steps. Please read everything. Step 1, register yourself in Helios. ICMs must pay $50 or be on the optional event subscription under Team Elevate, or Ryan Black, or Richard Stock. I didn't add in here, but it is also included if you're on the Hawaii Richie Galarcy's OES. Okay. Other than that, you pay $50 to attend. Now, I recommend that you just get on the OES because you could pay $50 a month and get 24 other real estate support webinars. That's a lot. Did you have a question, Anna? No? Okay. So get on the OES. You can go to oesoes.com. Not only do you get the intensive included for the $50, but you get a daily real estate call, which we're doing right after these Zooms. And then you also get the private capital mastermind, which is on Thursdays before the study group. So between 4 of those a month plus 20 of the real estate daily calls and the intensive, it's a bargain. So oesoes.com, sign up for that. There's also a welcome video on there. So if you need a reminder of everything I just covered, what is included in the oesoes.com. You go here, watch my little welcome video. I got a PowerPoint, and then you can just sign up right here. It's $50 a month, keeps everything simple. And then when you go to register, so now it says register yourself in Zoom. Okay, so you click on this link and you fill this out. Now, notice, please notice, up here, my name, it says Michael. Up on the top left, it says Michael. If I come to this webinar registration and I put in Mike, it is not going to work. Okay, because the list, I can't see your guest email address. This is what it's about with guest protection. I can't see your guest email address or phone number. I only see their name. Okay, so if you put the name in exactly how it is in Helios as the same way it is in Zoom, then I can see that they're registered because I can only go off of names, then they get a link. But if you're in here as Martin and you register as Marty, or you go type in your guest name, William, and then on here you put in Bill, it's not going to work. It has to be the same name in both. Any questions about that so far?
Hi, Michael. It's Sandra in South Florida.
Good morning.
Good morning. You look so dapper. Thank you for wearing your tie. I've been, for the last couple of years, doing everything through Scott Rowe. So I do the Super Saturdays and I do the intensives. And my heart is telling me I need to join your OES instead because your system is offering me more value. So I can listen to Dane and just be part of this awesome group that you put together. So my question would be, if I get on your OES today, I would be able to partake of Dane's class this Thursday night. And the bigger question is, I'm used to the Zoom registration from Scott. What would the email be coming from your group so I could tell my prospects what to expect as the email that has their dedicated Zoom link?
So Scott's team is still technically in charge of the Zoom.
Okay.
So they're the ones that are still sending out the email. It's still going to be the same REI community events.
Got it. Okay, that's what I really needed to know. And I thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You betcha. So this is what everyone needs to pay attention to, a confirmation email from REI community events. Sometimes this ends up in my spam. Sometimes it ends up in my promotions. I needed to go and click on create a primary so that when I'm in my Gmail, that REI community events shows up as a primary and I get notified immediately. So step 3 isn't really a step, but we're just letting you know. There's really only 2 steps. Register in Helios, register in Zoom. I know it's a little different because in the past it's just been one, right? Just register in Helios, but this needs to be done both so that everything is tracked, okay? Also, the link that you get is specifically your link. When you click and log in, it will actually have your name. Because in here, in our Zooms in the mornings, you can come in and just change your name. You come in as whatever. But on these intensives and the way they have it set up, that link is directly connected to your name. So if you give that link out to 10 people, your name is just going to show up 10 times and we'll know who shared the link. Okay. So you do need an individual link. Individual access links are not to be shared. And please, 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 please do this before Friday at 10 p.m. You should really be doing it now. Those 10 people you booked, 16 people, 42 people you have booked, just do it now because then on Wednesday we'll start blasting out the emails to them. And then on Thursday or Friday, you can check in. Hey, did you get the registration email? It's from REI REI Community Events. Another reason to just stay in touch with them. Hey, everyone, we just sent out all of our registrations. Just want to make sure you got the link. If you did not, please reply back to me. We'll make sure that you get your link. This is very important. That's why we're checking in now and not Saturday morning because we want you to be there on time, getting every bit of information.
Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Yeah, another thing that I want to add to that, like if you want to share, you're not supposed to share, but if you do share it, one of you is going to get kicked out. So it could be you that's going to get kicked out, and then you're not going to be able to get back in. So just, get that. Okay. Just wanna let you guys know that, because once you get kicked out, because it means, see, they're checking that because I guess in the past, some people are doing that, which you're not supposed to, and you get kicked out. So
Yep.
at least one of you anyway. So it could be the person that you shared it with, or it could be you. So you have that chance.
Right. Just one person per link keeps
Mhm.
everything nice and neat. And yeah, if you get removed from a Zoom, until that Zoom is shut down and relaunched, you can't rejoin it. You're out for the rest of the day. So
Yeah.
just
Mike,
have some integrity and honesty. Good morning, Miri.
good morning, Michael. So just to verify, because I have this problem with technology. So I sign him
Hold
up.
on. Rephrase to empower yourself.
Okay. I don't have a problem with technology.
You
No, I'm a little bit, it's always something happens. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm good this time. So I know to register in Helios is not a problem, but the registration in Zoom link, I register individual to this. I do it. All my guests in the Zoom link too.
I would recommend you do both. That way they're
Okay.
not putting their nickname in the Zoom and you got their proper name in Helios.
Gotcha. So I do it. So I go. So the link is just the one up there. This one. Gotcha. So I'll enter them and okay. All right. I'll do that. Thank you.
Both Helios and Zoom. So when you come in here to register, so I've already got some registrars here to help me out. When you come in here to register, registration, you select a guest. Okay, so I'm trying to get, what's her name?
They'll see me eat. So
Let's see. I know her name is Chloe. I call her Closer. Chloe Edwards. Okay, so I come in here and right now it's asking for $50. If you're on the OES, you have been emailed the promo code. So you would come right in here and click on add promo code and you would type in the promo code. Okay, that's the promo code. And then when you click the box, it's going to then remove the $50 and then you hit next and you can finish the registration. Okay, so 2 stages. Put them in Helios, put them in Zoom. They get the link. Saturday morning, we turn it on. We got our notepads ready. We got our correct mindsets. We got our can-do attitude. We're going to do whatever the teacher says to do.
Hey, Michael. This is Abu with Minnesota. How are you?
What's up, Abu?
Hey, man. I have a quick question here. So I have a lead that lives in your area. You're no longer in Colorado, or are you still there? Or
the Colorado team is still vibrant and thriving and doing deals, but my physical location is no longer Colorado.
You're no longer there. Okay. No, the reason why I asked is that I have a lead there who I figured, I was like, if you're still in the area, can you still do 3-ways with people that's not in your team, or it has to be with your direct 5-star?
I every now and then make time for people that aren't on my team to do one-on-ones. Who is your 5-star, just out of curiosity?
Bob Tierney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason why I asked you is that I figured, I was like, if you're still in the Denver area, and it would be probably more effective if we can do a 3-way that way, one-on-one with that individual. So I wanted to see if that's something that you'd be open to.
Yeah, I'm open to it. If he wants someone who's in Denver, then anyone on the call here in the Denver or a Colorado team that's willing to help, great. Or you can also put it into the Facebook group.
Bruh, y'all already know I got you, Pedro. Come on, homie.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Well, that was
Appreciate it.
easy. See, good thing you showed up this morning.
Yep. Thanks.
Cool. Okay, so Pete's got a question in the chat. Anthony says, does Smart Now automatically integrate with Zoom? They were so freaking close. They were like this close, Anthony. But then because of the daylight savings thing and it kicked the calendar back an hour, then all the connection points didn't work. And so now they're revamping that. So should be very, very soon. What a silly little thing to think about, daylight savings, and how some time zones don't have it, like Hawaii, Arizona. Some time zones do.
That's actually what they're dealing with me because I'm an island. That's some of the difficulty I'm having because I'm on a totally different time zone.
Oh.
So thanks, Michael.
Oh, goodness.
My time zone's offset 0.
Right? Yeah,
So-
you're that's Greenwich time, right?
Yeah. I'm actually online right now with Eric's team, busy sorting it out.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Carry on. Okay, Pete says, can you register for more than one group? Yeah. Tell me more about why you would do that, though, Pete. Jeffrey, don't even try to memorize that passcode. Okay, Francis says promo code. Good morning. I did not get the promo code. Okay, so Francis, good morning. Please reach out to Skylar if you did not get it. Or, like Keely says, please make sure you search all inboxes. Just type in AIT promo, and it should just pop up. But if not, reach out to Skylar. Here is Skylar's business line, 801-833-4858. That is the Team Elevate business line. So if you need it, copy it, stay in touch. We'll make sure you get connected. All right, I'm going to send Chloe a text real quick. She's got an iPhone, so I can text her on my laptop. Welcome to the future. Everybody who doesn't have an iPhone, you're making everyone else work harder. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Francis, I just resent you a link. And then again, as a reiteration for those on the line, we send out emails to anyone that's on the OES, whether you have Essentials or AIT, you should get the promo code. Again, check your spam folders, check your promotional folders. Sometimes it does end up there. I've had a lot of people reach out, Skylar, I can't find it. I can't find it. I was like, well, just look a little bit more. And a lot of times people find it. If you've like searched and searched and you can't find it, reach out to me. I'll help you with it. Another point of clarification too, just so you kind of understand a little bit of the background process with registering for the intensive. So when we say links are going to get sent out on Wednesday, that means that you registered your guests in Helios and Zoom. And then what I do is I take everyone that I see in Helios and I transfer all those names into a spreadsheet. And then I pass that to the Chicago team. And then the Chicago team goes in and sends out individual links to you and your guests. And so that's the process, just so you all know. So you can definitely reach out to me if you need assistance getting guest links, when it comes time for the intensive. Just know that I'm not the one personally sending out links, that it's the Chicago team. So there's a little back and forth. Michael, should we put in Sandy's phone? She said that we could have people text if they need anything.
I don't know if she really meant that.
It's in
Someone I know,
Helios.
she would not be
It's
excited
Helios.
about that.
It is in Helios. If you go to the ScotRod link, it's there anyway.
If you do it
Okay.
ahead of time, she's on top of it. She just doesn't like it when everyone does it last second. So just do it a couple days in advance.
Like today.
Like today. Yeah. Like today. Cool. Well, Anthony does bring up a good point. She did put her phone number in Scott's event. But yeah, technically she's the one that's relaying the links to everything. In all honesty, this is a pretty simple process. It's when you procrastinate and delay and delay and delay and do it last second, and we have 150 people delay it last second, that's what makes it complicated. Okay, so just do it now, do it now, do it now. This is going to be an awesome, awesome intensive. Like if I were to only do one type of transaction for the next couple years, it would be contract for deed. There's no barrier to entry. You can do it on any price point. You can do it on $30,000 houses or $600,000 houses. You notice how some deals don't work in certain price ranges? Did you guys notice that? Well, with contract for deed, the price range doesn't matter. This is what's amazing about it. You're creating a quadruple win scenario. You know how the more people win from your business, the richer you get. Okay. So it's a quadruple win because now we're going to be able to give people financing for houses. We get paid up front. They get a discount overall because of how we're structuring their financing. And then the funders who we partner up with to do these deals, they get a higher rate of return. It's a win for the lender. It's a win for the buyer. It's a win for us. And it's a win for the neighborhood because now they have more owners instead of renters in the neighborhood. Quadruple win. So, all of you, if you don't have the class, I'm pretty sure most of you do, you should start watching it tonight. It's like 5.5 hours. Okay, I'm watching it on double speed with captions. I'm going to be going through it again. And that way I can speak more elegantly and more intelligently to my guests about the deal, especially the more sophisticated investors who are like, well, I just want multifamily. I'm like, no, you don't. You want cash flow. You want cash flow. That's what you want. So, cool. Just buying more real estate, folks. You can buy on contract for deed. You can sell on contract for deed. It solves so many problems, especially now because, geez, maybe 80 to 85% of America is unbankable right now or unmortgageable. Okay. All of us on this call right now, we live in a specific world where, there's banks and financing and credit cards and Venmo and all this stuff and everything's linked and connected. But there's a huge population in this country that don't have things like Venmo. They don't even have bank accounts. They use the post office to get money orders to pay their rent. So they're cool with it like that, but they're never going to, not never. Most often people in that world aren't trying to build up gigantic retirement accounts and investment portfolios. They just want to live, which is fine. You provide the housing for them at a great price. But these people are unbankable. And so because they're unbankable, they don't have very many choices where to live. You can give them those choices by being a contract for deed investor. When you give people more value in life, you receive more value, and that's how you stay in business and grow. So we should all be doing contract for deed, or at least have it as like a little tool in our pocket, right? We pulled out the fix and flip. Oh, no, that didn't work. We pulled out the wholesale. No, that didn't work. Oh, I know, contract for deed. Okay. Okay, so I see a few more chats in here. If you need to contact Sandy, you need to text her. First, explain the issue you're having. Put as much info as you can. Do not call first. Cool. Miri started the class already. Awesome. Yeah, think about it. A 5-hour class. If you watch it on double speed with captions, you'll have it done in 2.5 hours. Is there anything you're doing tonight that you can't delay for 2.5 hours and actually watch this class? Just saying. I know Keely's already busy getting up at 5 a.m. watching her classes. What about the rest of you? Bobby, did you get up at 5 a.m. today to watch some classes? 6 a.m. All right, perfect. Okay.
2:30 this morning after watching classes.
What time?
Went to bed at 2:30 this morning after watching class.
Oh, nice. So Dan does his before bed. Keely does hers right after bed. So Dan goes to bed at 2 a.m. Keely gets up at 5. World keeps spinning. I love it. So I saw one of Dan's updated posts too. Isn't that weird? We make this plan, which your plan at first looked great. Here's the classes I'm going to watch. Here's the time frame I have it in. But then you forgot one thing. And then you had to reassess. You forgot the implementation, the time to implement. So now it's, okay, readjust my time. Perfect. But you're on track, man. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, cool. Lorraine says, I signed up someone on both a couple of days ago. How can I check if the names match? Her name is Michelle. I want to make sure I didn't use Michelle. Oh, double L. See, that's crazy. That would be a check with Skylar thing.
And I just can't see names in Zoom, so I can tell you what's in Helios. That's something I can do.
And you could always go and if you're not sure, Lorraine, you can just go put it in Zoom both ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the best answer for this moment.
Helios is correct. It's the Zoom. I wasn't sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, Sandra's up at 5 a.m. also. All right, Jeffrey, I just registered for this weekend. It took less than 60 seconds. Now it's time to send invites to guests. That's what I'm talking about, Jeffrey. Okay, Sandra, Jenna, Mariah, and Nina are all up at 5 a.m. Beautiful. Accountability. That's that physical, mental, and financial fitness all happening right there. Okay, Francis says, can you go over again how to put the promo code in as it's asking for the $50? Yep. So let me just go back to my screen share. Bing. Right here. So right under the $50 says add promo code.
And for those of you who did receive the promo code, it is in all capitals. So make sure that it's in all capitals when you put in that special promo code.
Okay, Francis, does that help? Are you seeing it? You seeing what you need to see? And Daniel's got a question about deeds and apartments. All right, Daniel, we got just a minute. Let's see if we can handle it.
All right, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep, what's up?
Perfect, thank you. So, hello everybody. My name is Daniel. I'm from Minnesota, Minneapolis. Woo woo. And I have a question. You know, I feel like I'm still learning. I'm a young investor. I just graduated. I'm looking for a place to live. Right now, I'm going on my way to getting an apartment, looking to see what other options I have there. It's a very small apartment. I plan to live there and keep moving forward, keep moving up. But the way I'm looking at it is I'm just going to get an apartment the traditional way. But I want that, you know, I want to get that contract with deed and own a place and use equity. Right now, I feel like I'm also learning, but it's a time crunch, right? So I have to to make a decision quick, but I'm also learning in the process. So
How
I
much
just
time?
so the question is, I wonder who you recommend if I'm getting an apartment and I've negotiated a contract for deed, what would be the best way to do it? You know, in this time crunch, I have 2 months, 3 months to decide, but still very pressure to make a decision.
Oh yeah, that's plenty of time. Yeah, finish the class first of all, and then what you're gonna do is when you go find the place you want to live, you make an offer in the contract for deed language in your offer. Okay, don't wait for someone to put in their ad, hey, we're offering contract for deed. It will rarely ever say that. You have to come in and say, I'd love to buy your thing, but under these terms. Your price, my terms. You've heard that before. It's your price. Okay, then it's my terms. And you just need to raise it up the priority list. This is something you need to do. Okay, great. Then go and do it. But make your offers that way. I don't know about buying a single apartment versus an apartment building. But either way, it's about your offer, not about the seller's listing.
Okay, that actually clarifies a lot. Thank you.
Okay, you
Appreciate
betcha.
that.
Get on our, yeah, man, get on the OES and let's talk more real estate. The call right after this. The only reason I'm not on the Mondays is because I got the PAC call, but I'm there every other day. And also, real quick, I know we're at the top of the hour, folks. We're going to be switching from 41411 to a different phone number. Okay. I found a place that is cutting the cost in 1/3. Right now, I'm spending $1,400 to $1,500 a month just to text you guys. I'm paying more in rent, more than your house payment, some of you, just to text you guys. So we're going to be switching soon. You're going to start to see some messages this week and next week. Make sure your teams know we're switching also. Okay. And I will be able to cut my bill down to about $500. So that'll be some healthy savings there. It won't affect you guys. You'll still be getting the messages, but it's going to come from a phone number instead of 41411. You know, paying all that money for that vanity number, not worth it.
Hey, Michael, if you want to wait with that smart, you could use it. And I don't know what exactly, because they're still working on the texting. That's only gonna be, according to Eric, it's only like 60 some a month, and that's unlimited texting. So just,
Yeah.
you know, wanted to.
Right. Yeah, we're looking at options. That's why I'm like, hey guys, you might see something this week or next week. But just so you know, 41411 is going to be moved because I mean, Scott with his team, he's paying like $3,000 a month just to text everyone.
Oh, yeah, it's
That's
a lot.
$30,000 a year, folks. So with that, I also want to remind you about our Zoom ups every day at noon Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central. Bring all your friends, all your guests. It's 10, it's 15 minutes. We have some fun. And we're going to keep those rolling. So this week, just want to give you a quick heads up who's up this week. We got Steven Richardson, Michelle Torres, Martin Potter, Connor Simmons, Christian Sadler, and then next Monday we got Frankie Guzman. So all these people are freaking awesome. Michelle Torres just did a fix and flip and made $200,000. Steve Richardson got out of the rat race using the program. Martin Potter went from delivering pizzas to having short-term rentals and assisted living facilities. Connor Simmons has a full-time engineering job, but has like 10 rentals on the side since he's been working with us. Christian Sadler's been an investor for 15 years, changing his life. So we got a really awesome lineup for you this week. So just put the Zoom up on your calendar. You're just going to be there, and we'll see you guys. I got to run. Have a fantastic day. Go kick some ass, everyone. Take care.